Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at issue 16 right here of the Warhammer 40K Conquest magazine. Monthly subscription costs you £7.99 a week, or about £32 a month. This issue we've got 5 Primaris Space Marines, which is awesome. So for £7.99 you're getting a very good deal, because normally these are what, £15 to £20 or so for 5, but this time you're getting 2 Hellblasters, 2 Intercessors and 1 Inceptor. And for some reason you're getting 3 flying bases, flying base stands, sorry, should I say. Anyway, let's get this horrible noisy wrapping paper off. And so these are the stands. These are the bases, so you've got 432 and 140 for the Inceptor. We'll go through the sprue in a moment, but let's first of all just have a look at the magazine itself. So issue 16, it says Ultramarines reinforcements. They don't necessarily need to be Ultramarines at all. You don't get any transfer sheets with these, and they don't have Ultramarines insignia on them, so you can build them any chapter you want. It's one of the great things about this collection is, from what I can see, we've only had one specific Ultramarines character, and that is Calcius. Death Guard or Death Guard, you can paint them whichever way you want, the old school way or the new school way. Anyway, so this is the first introduction to the Inceptors. We've never had an Inceptor before. We've had the Aggressors and the not so good Aggressors, in my opinion. So there's a big focus on these guys. Great, and it goes through the War Gear data file too. Also the Plasma Exterminator. I think you do get some Inceptors later on in the subscription separately, but for now you've got the ones with the Assault Bolters. So this is the big sprue. You've got your Intercessors, your Inceptor, you've got different sizes of flying stands, and then your Hellblasters. So you get your 5 Primaris Space Marines here, all for £7.99, which is pretty good actually. Just goes through a painting guide, quite a few pages now then, because you've got a few colours. And then Secure the Fallen, bit of a mission. Take and Hold, flying units, introduces you to flying units, charging with flying units, and then you've got a couple of data sheets here. Now this obviously differs from the Inceptors in the Space Marine Codex, because in the Codex I think you have to have a minimum of 3, but in here you can have between 1 and 2 Inceptors. You can also include 1 Inceptor Sergeant. So yes, for power points of a 10, you can have between 1 and 2. Obviously you want to pick 2, because otherwise you're paying 10 power points just for 1, and you're going to need another sergeant as well, because otherwise it's 10 power points for 1 and not 10 for 3. That's where it differs slightly with the Codex. Also they give you rules about the Hellblaster squad. This time the unit contains between 2 and 4 Hellblasters. So what this magazine is doing is essentially giving you more rules to use much smaller squad sizes in your Primaris army, which might be, you know, beneficial to you if you only want to have a handful. Anyway, at the back it just gives you a look at the next 2 issues, which are very lackluster and yeah, not amazing in my opinion. You've got 17 and 18. 17 has the Munitorium armoured container, which we've already had one of, and then the 18 just gives you 2 paints, which you might need, you might not need. Either way, it's £8 for 2 paints, which normally costs you £2.50, so you are losing out on that one by about £3, which does suck. Anyway, you're probably here for this I say new sprue. You're probably here for this sprue of 5 Primaris Space Marines. Now the date is on here 2017, but there you go, there's the Inceptor with the Assault Bolters, and then there's an Intercessor with the bolt rifles, and the Hellblasters with the Plasma Incinerators. You've got some heads there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all you need to get going, just the 5 heads, and doesn't come with any more. No more, no less, no extra parts, just what you see on the front page really. I do like Primaris Space Marines. I think they're really cool, and these will be great to add to the force. Yeah, the Intercessors are quite straightforward, and the Hellblasters. Nice that you're getting 2 though, and that you can use 2. But yeah, that's the Sprue. The Plasma Incinerators are big plasma gun type weapons, and the Assault Bolters, yeah, I would have thought quite heavy because of the magazines near the barrel end of the gun. But yeah, that's the Sprue. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments below as always. I'm going to go away and build these and give you rules on all of them. What I'll do is review the whole magazine and have all of these 3 units within one. I'm going to try and review them all. It's going to be probably a 15-minute video, or probably a bit more, to review all 3 different unit types and go through size comparisons and things. But I want to keep it focused and have a review of this whole issue if I can. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.